You know, James, as two private detectives in private detective offices, there is one thing we seem to have missed.
Closer donut shop?
No. A security system with alarm monitoring.
You think someone's going to come in here and steal our stapler?
No. But they might be plotting to steal our case files. Or even worse, my best boss mug.
You think someone's going to come in here and steal that?
We don't know. That's why we need alarm monitoring.
So you're saying we need to pay for a high-tech security system to prevent coffee mug theft?
Exactly. With the system monitored by a central station, we'd know if people even thought about breaking in here.
What if we're napping?
Alarm monitoring.
On a case?
Alarm monitoring.
On vacation?
Alarm monitoring.
What if we're at dinner?
Welcome to the Security Bros. I'm Ken, this is James, and we all know what alarm monitoring is. It's usually to detect if someone's breaking into your home or your business. It can also detect things like fires or gas leaks. But when it comes to alarm monitoring, well, people have questions.
And I've got answers. When it comes to alarm monitoring, you typically have two options. You can go with professional alarm monitoring or self-alarm monitoring. So what is professional alarm monitoring? Well, basically, it typically comes with a paid subscription. And, when the alarm goes off, your signal is sent to a monitoring center, otherwise known as a central station. When an alarm is triggered at your facility, the central station will notify you of the alarm. They'll check in to say, hey, is this a legitimate alarm? If they cannot reach you, they'll go ahead and just send the cops straight to your facility and all will be well in the world.
Typically, the way this works is there's a call list that consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
Typically, yeah.
And they will just crawl through that list until the first person answers and confirms or cancels the cops.
But what is self-monitoring? Well, it's kind of exactly what it sounds like. The signals are sent straight to you, typically via a mobile app, maybe even a computer. You're responsible to confirm if the alarm is real or fake. And then also you're responsible to notify the cops and have them go out to wherever the alarm system is located.
Essentially, you would be doing what the central monitoring center does.
Exactly. Do you actually need professional alarm monitoring? Is it worth it?
In some cases you do, in some cases you don't. One thing that we do in our business is we kind of split the pricing up. So if somebody doesn't need the professional alarm monitoring, they don't need to pay for it. There's a number of good reasons to have professional alarm monitoring. One reason is that an alarm monitoring station is going to have not just one person, but multiple backup people to receive this message if there's an issue and call the cops on your behalf. Maybe you're sleeping. Maybe you are in a meeting. Maybe you're on vacation. Maybe you are out of signal range or whatever, and you can't be notified that there's a problem. Maybe you're not in a good position to see it through or deal with it. The question really becomes, is it worth the $50 or whatever that it costs to have that service? For most people today, I think it probably is. They've got a lot of possessions. They've got people or things or pets that they care about in their homes, or their business. And yeah, it's worth that for peace of mind. I think so.
I would kind of counter argue that today's modern technology, self-monitoring is quite easy and ends up saving you kind of a lot of money over the course of a year. I would, upwards of $300 or more over the course of a year if you just take care of it yourself. And with the mobile apps and systems that, most of these systems have, you can have that signal. If an alarm goes off, it could go to, say, multiple people in your business. So it's not just you. You normally probably don't just have a alarm system. You probably also have a camera system. So if you do get an alarm, you can check to see if someone's actually robbing your facility and call the cops. I do see the point about, not having to worry about it. Some people, when they're off of work, they want to be off of work and not have to worry about their business. And to that point, yeah, the alarm monitoring, professional alarm monitoring really makes sense. But if you don't mind being bothered with alarms going off, then it could be worth it to do it for yourself.
I think it comes down to what is your peace of mind worth to you.
Sure.
If you have a problem, you have a situation, and in the event that you weren't able to take care of that, and then you had a big problem,
right? Your
house burnt down, or your pets died, whatever, your store gets broken into, and then your stuff gets stolen or damaged. If you could go back in time, would you pay the $300 to save the $3,000 or the $30,000 in loss?
Right.
price, you probably would. I think that's why a lot of people choose to go ahead and pay for it.
It comes down to what is best for you. What level of risk are you willing to take on, and how much responsibility do you want to have for your alarm system?
I was meeting with a client this week, and we had this very discussion. They did not seem too concerned about having an alarm system at all. My suggestion was maybe you just want to put in a couple devices to know if there's any motion in the facility. Maybe you just want to monitor it yourself.
You should at least self-monitor, like have a system and monitor it yourself.
What's it worth to you? Well, I can tell you this. If you enjoyed this video, it's worth it to me for you to like it so we know and share it so your friends know.
Bye.